God bless you. My name is Harris Kakalides, and you're watching and hearing the program Gain to Know Jesus. Before we begin, I would like to tell you it is impossible to look for happiness outside of God. It is like calming your thirst with a cup of salt, or calming your hunger with air, or trying to breathe underwater with no air tank. To say you can find any ounce of happiness apart from a relationship with God, you might say, well, I have seen atheists that looked happy. Are you there when they are all alone? Are you there when they fight, as it were, their conscience that tells them there is a God? Once I heard an atheist say, I finally got out of my mind the idea of a God, and I thank God for it. Many times I've heard atheists curse God when they're angry, who they state is not there. They get angry at Him when things goes not their own way. They're not a happy bunch. Atheists are not happy. They could say they're happy till they blue in the face. But when they're close to a dying bed, they're not happy. When they think life is almost over, they're not happy, thinking that they're going to cease to exist. Especially when they think they're not going to go to hell and they're going to hell. When no one understands you, who do you turn to give you that peace, that happiness? I turn to the God I worship, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, who I believe to be the true source of all happiness. If you know them and have a relationship with them, have you ever tried to look for happiness in the things which are made? You will find yourself disappointed. For as they are made, they will soon be destroyed. Everything we try to hold on to will be destroyed. If they will not be destroyed, they will die and rot. So why not seek the Creator as the source of your happiness instead of the creation? I can be disappointed at the things around me since they are created, but I can never be disappointed with the Creator who knows my need, who knows my empty voids. When I believe His promises and hold them to be true, I am not telling you in any way that there is no suffering in a Christian life. But what I am telling you, that there is real joy and happiness in a Christian's life. St. Augustine of Hippo, he was born November 13, 354, and he died August 28, 430 AD. In his Confessions, Book 10, Chapter 22, he states, Let it be far, O Lord, let it be far from the heart of thy servant who confess unto thee, let it be far from me to think myself happy, be the joy, what it may. For there is a joy which is not granted to the wicked, but to those who worship thee thankfully, who joys thou thyself art. And the happy life is this, to rejoice unto thee, in thee and for thee. This it is, that there is no other, but those who think there is another follow after another joy, and that not the true one. Their will, however, is not turned away from some shadow of joy. Close quote. C.S. Lewis, in his book on Mere Christianity, page 54, states, The reason why it can never succeed is this: He's speaking about happiness apart from God. God made us, invented us, as a man invents an engine. A car is made to run on gasoline, and it would not run properly on anything else. Now, God designed the human machine to run on Himself. He Himself is the fuel our spirits were designed to burn, or the food our spirits were designed to feed on. There is no other. That is why it is just no good asking God to make us happy in our own way without bothering about religion. God cannot give us a happiness and peace apart from Himself, because it is not there. There is no such thing, close quote. Isaiah 26 verse 3 says, "You will keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you." Psalm 16 verse 11 says, "You will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore." Let's read something from John Keble. He states on the secret of happiness, "O Lord, how happy should we be if we could cast our care on Thee, if we from self could rest and feel at heart that one above, in perfect wisdom, perfect love, in working for the best. How far from this our daily life, how often disturbed by anxious strife, by sudden wild arms. Oh, could we but relinquish all our earthly prompts and simply fall on Thy almighty arms." Close quote.